So the dating coaches go out there and they say, approach 20 women a day, open indirectly, build attraction by telling stories, learn how to flirt on the date, and you've got to build up your escalation and get physical, because if you don't get physical, she's going to friend zone you and she's not going to see you as the type of guy she wants to date. Okay, that's one thing. Learning the physical steps that you have to go through when you're talking to a woman to move into a physical, romantic, sexual relationship. If you don't believe that that woman's going to find you attractive, if you don't feel like an attractive man, the execution of that dating advice and those steps that they're telling you to take is going to be weak, redundant, ineffective, because the woman is going to be able to see in your energy, in your facial expressions, your voice tone, the fact that you can't make eye contact, that even if you're executing that perfect seduction system, you don't fucking believe it's going to go anywhere in the first place. The method that I teach is called energy game. And a lot of dating advice and pickup coaching is what to say, how to demonstrate value in your conversation, how to flirt verbally, how to use your sub-communication to create attraction. But what they neglect completely, and what women know, when you say like he tells me interesting things, so I know he's got high status. Your high status is totally in your energy, the way that you hold yourself, the way that you express yourself based on how you're feeling inside. Women could see that. They're hardwired to be able to spot any inconsistency in your face, in your body language, in your voice. So if you're putting on an act and you don't feel confident inside, you can come up with the most interesting, intellectual conversation, which you've probably had on a date, intelligent guy, but something's wrong about his energy. So they totally neglect the fact that how you feel inside, it's not just about you. It has an effect on how the other person feels.
Yeah.
When you're in a room with someone who's deeply fucking depressed, you can feel this negative energy coming off them. You can feel that.
You know, energy can be measured.
Yeah, the EQ machine, MIT University. Yeah. So if a machine
in 1
can
meter and a half, I think,
1 meter away, if a machine can accurately predict how you feel, okay, there's that means that they're on a metaphysical level, or an energetic level, there's something that you're putting out there. Your emotional state is being perceived. Yeah. It's in the atmosphere. So human beings, okay, you can't hear that verbally, you can't touch that, but you can feel that. A woman's survival depends on her ability to read whether a man is actually confident, dominant, high status. Okay, your survival depends on that. Because hundreds of thousands of years ago, if a man tricks you and you get pregnant by him, and he's a wimp, and he's not confident, and he can't build shelter, and he can't hunt, your bloodline's dead forever. I take the guys out and I get them into a state where what happens is they get into such a positive state. There's an internal sense that they can do this, an internal sense of self-trust, where they express themselves authentically, and when that woman sees authenticity, attraction is created. So the guy is training himself how to be naturally attractive to women, not conceptually, not intellectually. It's not about, well, some guys do it. You know, some guys follow pickup techniques and systems and structure and rehearse conversations. But are they even present? Are they actually enjoying talking to that woman? Because the reason I got involved in this stuff, the reason I wanted to do better with women is because I was interested in women. So if I want to get to know you, if my brain is fucking lodged with 2 hours worth of rehearsed material, and that's all I care about delivering, how am I going to get to know you? I don't have a clue what I'm going to talk to a girl about when I'm going on a date. But there's an intuition, a natural confidence and competence that I've developed. Because I don't have to keep going out and practicing, doing my cold approach and practicing my disqualification. I could sit indoors for 2 years. Right now, I could go out after 2 years and I could approach a few women and I could meet a new woman. It's not like a structural skill. You know, it's not like playing tennis. You're talking about human connection.
Yes.
You're talking about changing as the natural guys who are happy, they're confident women. Do you think they're thinking about what they're saying? Do you think?
Of course not.
Do you think Tom Hardy, when he's talking to a new date, he's going, I need to qualify her. I need to neg her to temporarily lower her self-esteem so she feels the need to qualify herself back to me. And then when she does that, I'll touch her. So she feels, it's like, you're talking about like talking to a woman like training a dog. I'm going to lower her self-esteem so she chases it back. And when she chases it back and gives me a compliment, I'm going to make her feel validated. Connecting with a woman that you could have a relationship is not like training a dog.
But you're not training yourself as you're training a dog.
You're training yourself to be a sociopath.
Yeah.
So that there's a big difference between what I teach and what the pickup artists teach. I'm talking about being a boss, expression, confidence, natural attraction, getting out of your fucking head and being true and being expressive. Not, okay, right now, she's not quite attracted to me, so I need to tell a story about how I drove 2 strippers across America. You know, yeah. That's what's going on. It's like, okay, she's not fully invested. I need to spike her emotions a bit more. I need to poke her.
But this is
happening. This is what guys who are struggling with women are turning to because of this shit I said about. Yeah, carry on.
But this is not having emotional intelligence, right?
No.
Not at all.
No. And what I learned was, I did read this stuff. And there's massive debates about like natural game, being in state versus pickup artistry and all this stuff. And it's like, I had the most success with women when I let go of it all. I got out of my fucking head. I started having a good time. I listened to Metallica again. I jumped around in the club and started dancing and not being so fucking logical and systematic. And I saw women magnetized towards me based on my state. So that's what I teach.
This is your high vibration.
It's your frequency.
Frequency.
That's why spirituality comes into being attractive to women. How calm are you? How happy are you? Your energy can now be measured. It's a real thing.
It is.
I'm not making this shit up.
I studied in heart math where I got qualified as a mentor. It is an electromagnetic field. How many people who have met and said, Dean, I feel so comfortable and peaceful around you. I have heard that a lot. You're so chill, Dee, or, you probably have heard that.
Mm-hmm.
This is your energy.